to Wild About Nature and welcome to Hapitats. I've started making habitats for people now. I'll insert my business card so you can have a look. It's only a small venture. I don't see it as a job replacement, and one of the reasons for doing it is because I'm going to be giving some of the proceeds to charity, the rainforest charity that I love, the World Land Trust. So hopefully I'll get a few orders. If you're interested, you know how to contact me. So this one here is the first piece of wood for one of those orders. Well, in fact, my only order. It's a friend of mine, so it's not exactly groundbreaking as a business goes, but you know, I only got the cards today and I've already got an order. So this is a 180, nearly 200 pound piece of wood that I've just recycled from the woods. So, and this will be making my friend Jonathan's first insect habitat for Spain. He's got an olive grove and other fruit trees out in Spain, and he wants a way of pollinating them. And solitary bees, I think 6 solitary bees will do the work of 1 honeybee hive as far as pollinating a tree goes. So you can't go wrong with solitary bees. So it's a little bit of you know, a plug for me, this, but why not? You know, it's all for a good cause. The insects will benefit and so will charity, so why not do it? It's better than a corporate company doing it. So I'll take you along on this one, the making of it. First thing we're going to do is chop it in half because it's too unwieldy to even contemplate trying to do as it is now. So I'll probably chop it. Oh my god, I'm wearing Crocs. This isn't what I normally wear. They're recycling. I'm chopping it across there. Don't hold it against me. It's my only vice. So let's see how we get on. So believe it or not, I'm about 6 hours in, 6.5 hours into this project, and all I've done is get the log, cut it in half by hand, and then cut out this very, very difficult cutout, which I've done in one piece this time with a handsaw. Now the difficulty is it's cutting down the length of the wood. It's not 100% seasoned, this wood. It's about 6 months felled, so it's still a little bit wet. And when you're going with the grain like that, it just takes forever. And by hand, it's very difficult. And then there's an hour of sanding on top of that to make it lovely and smooth. And what I'm going to do now, so it's all kind of finished before the drilling commences. So I'm just going to take some external wood glue and mix it with water 50-50, which makes it more, obviously more viscous, kind of more watery, and means it will permeate the wood a little bit more, because I want to harden this surface up to enable, so when you're drilling, it makes the entrance of the opening of the hole a little bit cleaner and sharper. And also it will help, once you've got 100 or 500 holes in this piece of wood, it's going to split in the sun, and they will do naturally anyway. You can see here these ones, I've shown you this before, but you can see that they've split, and that you'll get that, and it kind of adds to the look of them. But you don't want the whole log splitting, you know, before a few years have passed. So just mix that up 50-50 and then apply it liberally. Let it soak in 2 or 3 coats, and then let it dry in the sun completely hard, and then I'll drill the holes and then sand it again, and then apply a final coat. And I'll even fill the holes a little bit with the final coat, just to enable that to, oh hello, enable that to really harden off. So I'll catch up with you in a short while. And finally it's complete. About 15 to 20 hours of work, this one, incredibly heavy, with the roof probably getting on for 180 pounds, something like that. It's a crazy size. But as you can see, it's all done and it's turned out really nice. It's going to somewhere in Spain. That's my first client. I say client, I'm actually doing it for free for him as kind of a promotional thing, but it's looking gorgeous and it's really turned out well. You're not really getting the scale of this thing, but it's about twice the size of the similar one I've done up the garden, and twice the weight. It's about 400 holes. It's got a slight pitch on it on the roof for rain runoff, and also front to back as well. And the reason you do this is because the enemy of any solitary bee is water ingress. I don't know if you can see, but it slightly pitches forward so that the water, if any does get in the holes, will drain out. When I was covering it, as I was doing it, all these little holes which are full of woodworm, well actually not wood boring beetles, actually little tiny ones, I covered it in a carrier, like a big sack, and they were all coming out. They must have thought it was some tropical climate, but I got them all out before I treated it. But it's come out really well. Let's take you around the front again. So here's the first one, as hapitats. I can't even say it right. But thanks for watching. If you do want anything made, obviously now is the time to let me know, because I am trying to do this as a little side business, and any money made, a portion of it will go to the World Land Trust as well. So it's all good for charity, and you know, if you can do something you love, and I love doing this, and make that your business, that would be fantastic. And if I could do that, I'd be a happy man. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and share on social media. Try and get the word out there. Any advice, drop some comments below. Happy to help. Cheers.
Wishing